Welcome back to the last of our stress management interventions, where I will be discussing getting off the drama triangle to further reduce stress. So, what is the drama triangle? The drama triangle was developed by Stephen Karpman, and it explains what occurs between people in unhealthy dynamics. It's a reaction to discomfort within ourselves. It creates conflict, crisis, and lots of stress. So the roles of the persecutor, rescuer, and victim serve as a training ground for powerlessness, and these emotionally charged roles prevent equality in relationships. The sense of powerlessness will go on and on until one of us is willing to get off the drama triangle. And as we look at the three roles in more detail, I invite you to think about how your stress levels are increased when you are active in one or more of these roles. And more importantly, begin to consider what you would do in the future to get off the drama triangle and manage your stress healthily. So let's meet the rescuer or the hero. So the rescuer has this need to prove oneself, to save people, to get validation, to be involved in other people's situations or perceived problems, even if we don't need to. Feels unsupported oneself and responsible for others. The, the persecutor. The persecutor is also known as the blamer, finger pointer, and is often policing others, controlling the situation, falling out with people, and being really critical. The victim, or the needy person, feels helpless, not capable, powerless, and victimized. Also, avoiding making decisions or taking responsibility, leaving decisions up to others, and taking on board other people's negative opinions, and finding a person to rescue them, and even the person who's persecuting them. So, how do we get off the drama triangle and continue to live a stressless life, or at least managing our stress in a productive way? So, here are a number of questions and processes to engage around. So, firstly, it's helpful to recognize when we're part of the dynamic. So, and what role has been activated? So, I might ask myself, right now, am I on the drama triangle? Am I the rescuer? Am I feeling victimized? Or am I seeing myself as the victim, or am I persecuting another, or more than one, depending on the situation? I also might want to ask, do I need help right now? But also, if I'm offering help, am I doing it on the basis that the person can actually say no and that that's okay? And also, I suppose it's helpful to be really curious around self and to be reflective. And when we're doing that, it's important to be compassionate with self, and to really, when we're looking at our feelings, to do it from a place of empathy, so that it allows us to be free to identify our feelings of maybe anger and shame and frustration and disappointment, and to accept others as they want to be, to expect the best of people. But also, if somebody fails in their endeavors, that we're compassionate and supportive and encouraging. And we all recognize that every failure is an opportunity to learn. And also to step back and to slow down and to really look at how we can respond more, and to replace responding, which is more thoughtful and reflective than reacting. And a way that kind of helps us look at our stress and to look at, are we on the drama triangle, is to ask questions like, am I hungry right now? Is that triggering something in me? Like, am I angry? Look at my feelings, so that we could get very persecutory in that situation. Lonely, if we're lonely, am I feeling, like the victim? And tired. And so they're four really good self-assessments to ask, and we take care of them, we're less likely to be on the drama triangle and to be stressed. And I suppose practicing breathing, like we all need to remember to breathe deeply and then to exhale, and to keep doing that, and to use maybe counting as a way of just taking that moment. And so questions like what is my motive and whose needs am I meeting? They're really helpful questions to empower ourselves. Whose needs am I meeting? So am I rescuing? Do I need to be helping right now? Have I my own needs met? What's motivating me? And then the intervention we looked at before: stop, start, and continue. So we stop what's not working, we start by bringing what is working into our lives, and then we continue with the way in our lives so that we can manage ourselves, stay off the drama triangle as much as possible, and to manage our stress. So we've come to the end of the 4 sessions. And I'd like to remind you that we have offices across the country, and Shine offers support in terms of managing well-being, recovery, whether you're a person with self-experience of mental health difficulties, or a family member, or maybe for some people you're both. So we're here to support you, and we can offer you support, and you can contact the local regional office closest to you. Thank you.